delivering, that you more focus on. Just if you're not writing this case, these many cases and all, that's fine, because anyway I'll give the PPT, you can combine them later. Next is examine the limitations on the powers and functioning of a National Commission for Women. This was in the context of Hathras and many other prior cases where National Commission for Women was lamenting the fact that they don't have, proper powers and all. The first introduction give, National Commission for Women is a statutory body established through NCW Act 1990. What is its major function? No. Not 1983. It's 1990. 1990. 1993 and all is NCHR, NCBC and all. So objective of it is what? Objective is two broad objectives generally, three in total. Constitutional and legal safeguard implementation. Second is grievance redressal body. Okay. Now while functioning, since it is related to powers and all, it functions as a civil court. This is the introduction you are giving. Now what are the limitations on NCW? The first limitation is compare it with NC, National Commission for Human Rights. National Commission for Human Rights has the power to penalize in case you summon and the person does not attend the summons. That's the only body which has that power. Other bodies, including NCW, they do not have this power of penalizing. And NCW has been consistently demanding, because I remember at least 2 or 3 instances. For example, the rape case in UP, what was that? The famous one? Unnao rape, and also there's one, no, prior to that. Sengur case. Sengar. Yeah. So that guy, when he was summoned repeatedly, there was no attendance. So there they said that some penalizing power should be given, like NCHR. Second is recommendatory body. That is another issue. Purely recommendatory. Generally their recommendations are not taken into account. Next is, these are all investigative bodies. When I say investigative, they investigate and produce the report to the police, or produce the report when the prosecutor is taking the case. They help. But what is the problem? In investigation, you require a lot of support. You require modern technology, forensics, etc. and all. That support is not there for them. Not only in terms of HR support, there is no budgetary support also. Both the problems are there. Next is, and whatever these things I am giving, it applies uniformly to all bodies, NCSC, NCST, everything. Next is, the most important thing is lack of coordination. Hathras case, SC, women, human rights, all three issues are involved. Who takes a priority? Nobody knows. Whether it is NCSC which will take a role, NCW which will take a role, priority, or NCHR which will take a priority, and everything is under a different ministry. NCST is under social justice, NCW has a separate ministry, Ministry of Women, and third NCHR comes under, National Commission for Human Rights comes under which one? Home Ministry. So all this relates to what? Now all this happens, there is a proper lack, there is a lack of coordination among ministries. Okay. So these are the problems. You can identify these problems, or you can use these problems for all the bodies. Next, what do you require in terms of the most important case with respect to all independent bodies is Argandi case, Argandi versus Union of India. So Argandi case, this is in 2010. Here the Supreme Court had ruled that there should be a conducive environment for all independent institutions to function independently. When I say functioning independently, there it talked about tribunals, it was speaking about mostly. So it says that there should be proper funding, budget, there should be proper appointment process, etc. and all. So you can use this case for any independent institution. If that independence is being compromised, maybe RTI, maybe CIC, etc. So this case is relevant there. 2010. Okay. Independence of institutions is a fundamental aspect for their functioning. Okay. 1, 4 and 1.